That's right, folks. It's the Vagrant's Valet. We're out on the streets today. We're helping out some homeless folks. We're helping out some strangers. Somebody looks like they need a ride. Hey, it's starting to rain here a little bit. We'll invite them into the car. We'll get them to where they need to go. Offer them a sandwich, maybe a bottle of water, even one of my treasured Diet Pepsis. You bet we will. So now, let's go ahead and let's scan the fruited plain here. I see somebody right up here around the corner that looks like they can use a little bit of help. And we will streak into action, folks. Ding, ding. Hey, bro, you need a ride? I can give you a lift if you want.
Yeah.
Hop on in, bro.
Thank you, man.
Come on, take a free ride. Today's your lucky day, huh?
Yes.
Alan.
Oh,
I'm actually new to the area.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Ken.
Ken, right on.
Just getting my resume done at this place back here.
Oh, where? At Shalom?
No, new life, new leaf, new life.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They said something about Shalom. They were like, well, we can only help you with so much here. You ever been to jail or prison? I said, no. But that's what they specify for.
Oh, I see.
Release from prison. I'm like, so.
Where are you coming into town from?
I came from a treatment center in Bloomington called New Day. And before that, I was in Indianapolis.
Oh,
But
wait.
I'm originally from Chicago.
Oh, what part of Chicago?
Southside.
All right. All right. You're a Sox fan then.
Absolutely. But I root for the Cubs. Anything is, you know, we got a rule.
Well, you know, I'm from Northwest Indiana. I'm from Hobart. You know what I'm talking about? By Gary and...
Oh, so you got to be a Sox fan then. I mean, you got a bad pass.
Well, hang on. Indiana people are Cubs fans more than Sox fans. I don't know. It's just the way it works.
They lovable, the Cubbies.
Yeah. So, but I actually dated a Chinese girl because Chinatown is right there.
That's on 22nd.
Yeah.
Right up the hill.
I dated a Chinese girl a few years ago. Her name was Jingmei Chung, and she was Cantonese.
Yeah.
And I used to go up there.
Made it right up there. Past it back there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get to talking and I forget about everything.
We got some good conversations on.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about a Chinese woman. So do tell.
You know, you got time? You want to go get an ice cream cone down at Dairy Queen? A welcome to town thing?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. It's just down the way here. You have an ice cream cone on me. Why not?
Why not?
But have you been there to Chinatown?
Yeah, we all go to church, especially for our 18th birthdays.
Well, because we went into this Chinese restaurant, and I'll tell you what, and I was like the only non-Chinese person in this place.
It's Chinatown for a reason.
Yeah, and I mean they had the pagodas and the Buddhas, and they were all gibbering in what is it, Mandarin and whatever that language is.
Mandarin.
I mean, I couldn't speak a word of it, and the Dairy Queen's just right up here.
This is what McDonald's is. Okay.
Well, when did you get into town?
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I learned myself around by the bus and do some walking.
Okay, good.
You know, that's one of my buddies who came out to the place with me. That's James.
James Gillis.
Yeah. What up?
He's wondering what you're doing. He's like,
Yeah.
you're styling over here.
Yeah, I gave him that Mickey Mouse jacket, the Letterman Mickey Mouse jacket that he got on.
Yeah, so we went into this place, and like I said, it was like being in downtown Beijing. Everybody was super nice, but I couldn't really understand a lot of what was going on. That's for sure.
That Mandarin. Yeah. A lot of egg rolls. How did you like the egg roll?
Oh, I love that Chinese food.
Yeah. So you never been to Asia? I've been to Korea and Thailand.
Really? What?
Yeah.
What?
When I was in the military.
Oh, were you in the Navy or
Army.
Oh, well, we appreciate your service. Where'd you do your basic?
Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
All right, that's the land of milk and honey there. That's the promised land, baby.
And we went to Fort Leisure, Virginia. Well, actually, we call it Fort Leisure. The real name is Fort Lee.
What, it was some light duty there?
It was lovely.
Did you learn to golf?
Nope. Nope. We learned a lot of other stuff though. See, my actual MOS, my job was a cook, but my orders came down to be cooking for the first Special Forces group out of Fort Lewis, Washington.
Really?
And that's why I get a lot. I got a kid's mama. She's Asian. My kids are half Asian.
Oh, well, all right. Well, you if you need to plug your phone in, I've got this excellent 3-pronger here that Shady sent me. Look at this thing. Is this cool? Look at that. iPhone, regular phone, flip phone, whatever you have. Shout out to Shady. Thank you, buddy, for sending this to me.
We got hooked up.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it on?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, it's on 97.
Oh, it's on the. Well, okay, you're probably in pretty good shape.
Yeah. So, what got you here from Gary? A woman? Tell the truth, shame the devil. I end up a lot of places that way.
That's a good guess, but no, I came down here to go to school, and I came to the university, and I never left. But I'm not from Gary. I'm from Hobart. Actually, my mom and her entire family, which is my family, is from Gary.
Okay.
They were steel workers. My grandfather was a bigwig at United States Steel for 42 years at the No. 3 sintering plant.
Oh man.
And yeah, we're still making steel like crazy. Indiana, we've got it made in Indiana. We've got down here in southern India. There's coal mines in southern Indiana. Do you know that? I
saw that somewhere.
Yeah,
it was on a TV news doc or something with an older guy that worked there for so many years or something like that. Coal miners.
Yeah, I think it's more like those like surface strip mines. I don't think there's deep mines, but we've got coal down here in southern Indiana, in the middle of the state, actually all over the state. We've got these glorious cornfields with big fat cows. Yeah, you got corn, you got food, we got big fat cows. Up north in Gary, we're making steel. We got Lake Michigan. The Great Lakes are like what, 20% of the world's fresh water.
You ever yeah, well, I was at a place I think it was Martin's or something. I saw a lot of Amish people.
Yeah.
Horse and buggy, Amish.
Yeah, they
territory.
They keep it simple. They keep it simple, that's for sure.
Yep, there's a lot of people that go over there get Amish cheese and Amish eggs and stuff. The fresh produce.
So then, what was your capacity in the Army? Were you infantry or?
I was a rapid deployment unit. So I was a cook, so wherever's first Special Forces went, we had to go. So that's why you had to be airborne to get into it.
Well, yeah, the Army runs on. I think it was Napoleon said something like an Army needs 2 things: a good cook and a good pair of boots.
Yeah, you gotta have boots. Your feet gotta be intact.
Yeah, you gotta eat, and your feet gotta be able to move. So you need. That's what makes the Army go around.
You can only imagine how many buddies that the cooks get.
Oh yeah.
We get a lot of buddies, and barely enemies, because we shake the spoon on them. Keep it moving. That's all I get. Keep it moving.
So how did you wind up overseas? Is that just where you were stationed?
Training exercise, like full legal. That's what they call it. When we was in Busan, Itaewon.
Busan's Korea, right?
Yep. Itaewon and Busan. They had Camp Henry and Camp Walker there in Korea.
Is there a big American base in Busan?
Nope, it was, but it ain't there no more. All the bases that we had, and actually we was right across from the DMZ.
Ooh.
Once you hit up in there. So it's a whole different world beyond that gate right there.
Busan is...
It's not right there at the DMZ.
It's that far north, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that far north.
You can get out there, get off the plane at Seoul, Korea, and that place reeks of kimchi.
Oh, yeah.
The few-minute cabbage.
Yeah, it's like pickled cabbage. Yeah. It tastes real good at first.
It's hot.
But you can't eat like a whole bunch of it.
It comes out of your skin. The whole country smells like kimchi. The women smell like kimchi. So you best like kimchi. What are you going to do? Can't beat them, join them. I have some kimchi too.
Well, so how long were you in Korea in total?
what was it? We go 6 months.
What, and the Korean people were pretty nice? Were they nice to the GIs?
It was 50-50.
Some of them were nice, some of them were a little...
Well, you get the ones that ain't so nice. There's nothing they can do about it anyway. You're dealing with the United States Army. What are you gonna... And we cannot intervene in none of their traditions. Say, for instance, you go there in that tradition, the men can beat their wives. There's nothing you can do. I mean, that's their thing.
Yeah.
You know, and the kids, when we get up in the morning at 0500 for PT, the kids...
The rooster crows at 5 in the morning? Oh, jeez.
The kids on their way to school. Korean kids.
Well, right. The American kids, they'd be sleeping. You're not getting them out of bed that early.
At 9 o'clock at night, when we going out to the bars, the kids just not getting home from school.
Well, that's how they learn to work. Yeah.
In school all day and night. Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're a lot nicer to the South Koreans than those North Koreans would be. Yeah, they're you don't want to be in North Korea.
No, you do not. It's not a good, no. And if something jump off, he gonna have something to do with it too. We were so close to being into it with China and Russia. You like pears?
Oh, sure.
They gave me a bag of them.
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I think I'll have one right now. They look so good. Ding, dang.
They helped me with my resume in there. I'm trying to work at a drug treatment center.
Okay, well, there's a lot of that kind of thing here in Bloomington, because there's the big IU Health. Are you familiar with the big hospital on the other side of town?
I was in that hospital. Is it over there by City Church?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. What, have you struggled with opioids and all that in the past?
No, cocaine and alcohol.
Well,
yeah, I've been good a couple of years now.
A couple of years? Oh, wow, man, you've been working.
So I stay near to what I, would save my life.
Well.
A lot of people make it ain't easy.
No.
Not when it's a part of your life and it's a product of your environment. Drink a beer for any occasion.
What, you grew up in party town? That kind of thing?
Chicago.
Yeah, it was always 7 days, Monday through Monday.
Celebrating, yeah.
Monday through Monday. Funeral, wedding, birthday.
Mad, divorce, get married.
So Halloween.
Sun rose.
Yeah, New Year's Eve, Halloween, the anniversary of the signing of the Magna Carta, whatever it might be.
You got shot, you drink. You didn't get shot, you drink. You don't, you drink. Or whatever your thing is.
What part of the South Side was it?
83rd and Halsted.
Was that by Cabrini Green?
No, Cabrini Green was way further. I stayed closer by the Henry Hornets and the Robert Taylor homes.
Okay, I got you. That Robert Taylor, that's not there anymore, is it?
None of them there.
No.
All of them things is the university property and $1 million condominiums over there.
Yeah.
They changed the whole, because all the business, like here, IU, you need more housing. You got doctors that used to have to travel, and surgeons used to have to go all the way to the suburbs. And then they get a call to come all the way back to the city when they might as well just stay in the city while they're on call. So everybody moving back to the city. It's more, that's where the big bucks is in the big cities.
Because when I was a kid, Cabrini Green and Robert Taylor, it was bad there. I mean, there were
Candyman.
There were bullets and bad dudes whizzing all around. And remember Jane Byrne moved down to Cabrini Green?
They never showed the inside of it though.
Well, yeah, she probably had an army unit with her, I'm sure. But so many
to move into the projects. Go right ahead.
Well, and then remember the series Good Times?
That was Cabrini Green.
Yeah. They never came out and said it, but
they showed it in the beginning.
Yeah, well, I always thought Thelma was good looking. Janet DuBois, I believe, was the actor's name.
That was They just had some on Facebook about her, Thelma, and the big mouth neighbor.
Oh, Booker or Bookman.
The girl, the woman.
Oh, Walona,
yeah.
Walona Woods.
Janet Jackson's stepmama.
Yeah. I didn't think she was as good looking as the other one, but and Jimmy Walker, he was always funny. Oh, you know what? Janet Jackson was in that
Penny.
Yeah.
She was had a crush on Jimmy Wall. And then they made Different Strokes, which blew my mind as a kid. I used to be jealous of Willis and Arnold just because of that bunk bed they had.
Yeah, they had like the coolest. They had their little kids' room was a lot cooler than anything you ever saw in the Brady Bunch. Yeah. Yep. But then Greg got his own room in the attic. You remember that one?
Yeah. And they ain't gonna try to make it seem like he wasn't up there smoking weed. That was back in the days. You know he was smoking weed up there. You know he was. And Peter, he's a middle kid. He probably get away with everything.
Well,
he's right up under the radar. I think the place called ICF. She just did me a what you call it thing. So where you plan on moving next when you retire?
Well, I was in the island of Crete there in the off the Greek island there. 2 summers ago I was there. You want an ice cream cone?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
The island of Crete, it's the southernmost island in Greece, so it's not too far from the African coast. You can go there, it's cheap. I found a place where you can stay for $12 a night. It's in Heraklion. Have you ever been to Europe?
No, that's what pissed me off about the military. They'll send me anywhere but not send me to Europe. And everybody go to Europe and come back bragging about it. They ain't been to Amsterdam and telling me all the stories. And
there's a lot of hospitality in Amsterdam. It's probably not the best place in the world to try and stay sober, but there's a lot of hospitality, that's for sure.
No, I couldn't go these days. When I was young, I would have. Yeah, I'd have rose hell like everybody else.
Well, they bark at the moon there in Amsterdam.
Oh my God, everything legal damn now.
Well, the thing about Amsterdam is you go to Schiphol Airport, and the airport is kind of almost downtown. It's like a 10-minute train ride.
Oh.
If you go to like Munich or Istanbul, I mean, it's not an hour, but it can be an hour. The airport's way out of town. It's like in Amsterdam, you get off the plane and you're just walking into downtown, right where all the action is, like 15 minutes later.
Damn, and it's on and popping.
And Amsterdam was enchanting. You've got the Rijksmuseum where they have all the brilliant Rembrandts and so many of those Renaissance painters. I mean, they've got it's a world-class collection there.
Oh,
You're a history buff, aren't you?
Sorry about the wait. How may I help you today?
Could I get one vanilla 2 chocolate ice cream cones, and that's it?
And small, medium, or large?
Small.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay. All right, right on. So
It sounds like something like the Knights Templar pulled that one too. They gonna get the treasure.
well, yeah, there's always
Hide it under the Vatican.
yeah. Well, they make plenty of movies. There's all kinds of speculation about that.
National Treasure, the one with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. But save your pennies. You don't have to. You can go to Europe on the cheap if your schedule's flexible and you don't mind staying in the flop houses. Heck, I slept for 3 days at the Hauptbahnhof, the train station in Berlin. You got yeah. That's what it is. Everybody calls it a hostel. Well, if you pick the cheapest hostel, it's a flop house. That's for sure. That's for sure. But the people in Germany, they're still, well, you'll like this. There's still 30,000 American GIs. In fact, I think there might be more. I mean, the American garrison in Germany is still intact. The German people love the Americans. Every time I'm in Germany, I mean, they're very welcoming. They're very 100% of the people.
So you were too young to go there. You went there after the wall was broke down.
Well, both.
Yeah.
I was there in '84 on a school trip, and it was still West Germany, and it was still. We didn't know what those rascally Russians were up to. We didn't know if they were going to come through the Fulda Gap, looking back on it, we know now that the Russians weren't going anywhere. Our NATO would have overwhelmed the Warsaw Pact if they would have got jumpy. So, but at the time, we just didn't know.
Just didn't know.
Hey, how are ya? This is my what's your name? Ken. This is my buddy Ken.
What's up?
How you doing?
Great. That's all you need today?
You want two, then?
Yeah, two of them.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think I said two.
Yeah, you did.
It's
I heard
okay.
you say two.
Well, they can whip them up fast. How's the crowd today? Really? Any hooligans?
Always.
Just me and Ken?
I don't think you don't get to ride till 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be back then. We don't want to miss anything.
There you go. It's on the house.
Oh, hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ding, ding. Look at that.
Take care now.
Thank you.
Pay it forward.
Well, look at that. I think that's from the big boy upstairs, Ken.
Yeah.
You see that?
He's been working real good with me lately.
You see, you pull over and you pick up a stranger. Next thing you know, you get free ice cream cones.
And good conversation.
That's right. That's right. I don't mean to tie you up here all afternoon. I'll get you back to the crib. Get you going with your day. I'll give you my. You want to plug in my phone number on your?
I just got my Q-Link. I just got my SIM card today.
Excellent. See, the good news just keeps getting better.
Yep. What's your number first?
It's 812-318-8685.
Gary? I don't know why I'm calling you Gary. That's why.
Oh, no, you can call me Gary. It's Zook. Z-U-K-E. Zook.
You European?
I'm Serbian.
Serbian. What is their religion over there? You all like Catholic?
No, that's the Croatians. Serbians are Orthodox, but I'm not Orthodox. I think I'm like the only Serbian on the planet that's not Orthodox. I grew up in a little Bible church. In fact, my dad's not Orthodox, and my Jetto, my Serbian grandfather, he wasn't Orthodox either. He was born Orthodox.
Well, this is going to be my number in your phone.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Thank you.
You know what? You should have pretty good luck if you're looking to get into the rehab.
Yeah, treatment center.
Yeah, and especially it sounds like you've got a bunch of sobriety under your belt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, your story and the work you've done and how to get out of those nightmare situations, because there's a lot of people that are struggling here.
Terrors. Yeah, that's what they gave my medication for. You know, and I had the PTSD. A lot of people be surprised when I tell my story. I never ever seen the inside of a jail.
No, you
Never had handcuffs put on me.
You're never in the drunk tank?
Nope.
Do we turn it this light here?
If this is Grimes.
I know we're gonna turn left here eventually.
Not this one. Yeah. Down some more. Yeah, never been in the drunk tank. Plenty hangovers. I woke up plenty of nights with one sock on, one sock off. And that girl ain't looked the same in the morning when we woke up than she did the night before.
Oh boy.
Hey, where you come from?
Seemed like a good idea at the time, huh?
It was a good idea. Yeah, it looked wholly different.
So how did you line up your crib here through the Monroe County like housing thing, or?
Well, I came here through the military. You know, they got military benefits. It's good in all through Indiana. And then they just locked in with a place called New Day, where my buddy of mine go to church with me at City Church.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah, so we went out there to this place called New Day.
You know this dude?
Speak. No, I don't know. Only people I know are the people in the house with me. And that guy that was walking, he was at New Day.
Oh, so you're like in a group thing with a couple different dudes?
Yeah.
I got
It's
you.
a sober living house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, sober living.
Well, how are the rest of the guys doing? I know sometimes they kind of disappear on you once in a while, don't they?
Well, we old enough, and everybody know when somebody disappearing out of their character.
Yeah, any news.
It takes one to know one.
Any news is usually bad news.
Yeah, that's why I always say no news is good news.
Well, no news is like the best news you could hope for. We're not even looking for good news anymore.
No news.
We're just looking for no news.
Don't give me no news at all. But you know, everybody in there grown, and you see people do ain't like I'm gonna tell on them or nothing.
Well,
just be careful, man. You know, you act and then you talk to them, tell them, well, you taking up space for somebody who really want to do it.
what would you say the success rate is for people that are in the group homes, that are in the sober living house, that are working programs and trying to turn it around? Not just the casual guy.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Gonna blow you up now. You probably agree with me. Probably like 3%.
Does it that feel?
Okay? Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, there's certainly a lot of work to do, and
well, when people realize I can't drink like normal people, they call them normal drinkers. Some people can go in the bar and order a beer and only drink half of it and don't need no more. Me, on the other hand, line them up. I'm not done till it's all gone.
One's too many, 10's not enough. Is that what they say?
That's the saying.
The mic going straight here?
Mm-hmm. You know Mother Hubbard's food pantry?
Yes.
Well, it's right up. I'll be right behind that. I'll show you.
And there's the soup kitchen on Rogers. Have you seen that place? That's where you can get a meal too.
Is that Shalom? Oh, Shalom on Walnut.
It's the community kitchen on Rogers.
Oh.
Text me and I'll give you the address.
Yeah.
They do like cafeteria style food there. So it's not like the soup kitchen where all you get is like meatless spaghetti.
Like on TV?
Yeah, I mean, they give you a good, like, you get like a green beans and a chicken leg quarter, and it's like being in junior high. They give you a slop of mashed potatoes, but and then they get restaurants that donate. So everybody says that it's a pretty good place.
I'm going to be honest. Being here, you know, I'm looking at all the help, all the resources that they got here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's just Bloomington, it's like a rich county or something, but they taking care of they homeless people.
I know that the resources for homeless, if you're struggling with opioids and addiction, this is a place to be, and I've heard that many times, Ken.
Yeah, I'm serious. I only been here 2 weeks. I mean, is this it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
make it right. No, I'm gonna take you to the front. Oh. See, the house is back there. That's the back part, right behind that place. Yeah, it's a nice area.
Oh no, this isn't bad at all here.
Yeah. Nice house. See, and I get my EBT, so the refrigerators are full. Make it right.
Is that the food stamps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, once I start working, take them. I don't need them no more. That's what I mean. A lot of stuff is good and come in handy. Make it right on Green Tree.
Oh yeah, this is a nice neighborhood.
Right in the quota set.
It's not a bunch of hooliganism. They don't burn anything down at night. It doesn't look like.
Not yet. I'll find out this summer. It's still wintertime. I ain't had no problems. Everybody talks to each other. And that's our house right there. It's called Courage to Change.
Courage to Change. Well, that's inspirational.
We got a hot tub in that room right there.
Oh, well, there you go. You were right. You were right. It's lavish around here.
So, take care, man. Thank you.
Yeah, send me a text. I've been to the city church a time or two.
Oh, that's cool.
I've been over there. I usually go to Clear Creek. But yeah, send me a text. We'll keep in touch, and let me know if I can help you if you need a ride or anything. All right. I'm always around, brother.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, keep rocking.
All right, you too.
I'll talk to you soon. Well, ding ding, look at that. I stopped and I picked up a total stranger there. What a great story of redemption and struggling with opioids and all that kind of stuff. And it was almost like when I'm going through the Dairy Queen The Dairy Queen guy seemed to know that there was something unusual about what's going on. Couple ice cream cones, totally free. How about that? That's the big boy upstairs, looking out for everybody here in Bloomington and looking out for what's going on. So, hey, if that isn't inspirational, I don't know. I don't know what is. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe. Go ahead and leave me a comment. I love to hear from everybody. If anybody's got any suggestions, please let me know. And now, let's get back to work.